start till the bar hits your chest? Isn't that the old? Isn't that the thing?
Maybe this. Yeah, this one.
All right.
Isn't that the old powerlifting saying? The meat doesn't start till the bar hits your chest.
No,
No, that's not it.
that's the first time I've
Not
heard
the
that
same
one.
Really? Wow. You mean
Although when it comes to the
you mean all these years I've gotten it wrong?
these
Wow.
big equipped men,
Well,
the
that's if you're
benches
lying on
matter.
the floor, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, welcome everyone. We're back. For those of you that may have been expecting the morning live feed, we were having some technical issues. The morning squats have been recorded and will be posted after the competition is done today, so you will not miss out on reliving all the excitement from this morning. But unfortunately, uh, we are now back. We are ready to start the bench presses. We're 1 minute out from having the bar loaded for the first bencher.
Well, see, thank heavens for YouTube and posting. And by the way, there are a lot of really exciting things on YouTube. I watch YouTube all the
Yeah.
time.
So we've got, you probably can't see it going on. There's a little bit of an argument now going on between one of the coaches and somebody in the jury. I believe he wanted to put in a change, but he was past the time. He's having a little argument now. I don't think that's going to work in his favor.
Well, he should know better. That's
Yeah.
Rodney. He's the he for many years was the head South African coach.
Yeah, so I don't.
And is a highly experienced coach.
Yeah.
So
And up at this level, all the coaches should know what all the rules and everything are for 3 to 5 minutes out to.
well, yeah, we all
Calling
know the
orders and
rules,
stuff
but
And they should have practice too.
but
Yeah,
you know.
things happen. So
let's just say we all know the rules, and on occasion we all try to bend them a little. Not that I ever did. I mean, but I've heard some other coaches might want to bend them a
Yes.
little.
All right,
Yeah,
so
it's always someone else. All right,
bench is
Yeah.
starting now, so let's
It-
see
it
what's
was never
going
me.
on.
first bencher up is Joe Reinke from the United States of America. It's 182.5 kilos. That's 402 pounds. He was successful with a opening squat with his squat with 255 kilos. So here we go with the first bench.
All right, setting up here now, setting the feet, setting the shoulders, trying to get everything where it needs to be to take that lift off, to set up this this first attempt here. These spotters are going to be lifting off some heavy weights as we get going. Setup is looking good. Everything is looking strong. A little hard for an opener, but it looks like a good lift. What do you guys think?
Well, Kevin walked away. Kevin Stewart, the assistant coach of the USA, he walked away at the end of the lift, so he thought it was good. Because Kevin's not walking away if he doesn't think it's good.
All right, next up, Baron Henderson from USA. Baron, at 43 years old, with 26 years competing, 26 years experience. It's a lot of lifting. So we'll see now how he does for his opener.
He was successful with his squat with 372.5. It's just shy of 800 pounds. No, it's over 800 pounds.
We got Baron here actually getting foot blocks out, which is something you don't see. You see a little bit, but with the big boys, not so much. We'll see him now with his opening attempt.
Well, he's not that tall, and it also depends because of his size what kind of hip mobility he's
Yeah.
got. So getting them down to the floor could be an issue.
He's just kind of more of a flat back bencher. Doesn't have that big arch, but he's a big, strong man. We'll see what the judges have to say here. 2-1 on the board.
Had a little bit of issue with that left arm, getting that to fully lock out at the end.
Yeah.
I know that problem I
Of course,
often have.
back in the day, we used to have, especially from Eastern Europe, some of the Eastern European men would come out in women's high-heeled boots or shoes because they could get better leg drive. Because
Yeah.
if you're up on
Yep.
your feet, yeah. So
Yeah.
and
Pull 'em back, get 'em tight.
pretty much what ended that was in Australia. Okay, James Chandler is going to lift 215 kilos, about 470 pounds, and because a Russian came out wearing women's leather high heel boots with fur around the top, and that sort of was the straw that broke the camel's back. And the next year we had footwear rules for.
All right, let's see now. James opening attempt here. He's getting a replace call, maybe a misload or a grip issue. Let's see.
It's like he was
I
a little
think
unstable.
his hand was outside the ring because Mike went over.
Picked it up immediately.
Yeah.
All right, so good lift off here. Let's see what's going on. All right, things are looking good. Slow and steady, grooving that shirt. Back over his face. That looked pretty good.
Nice
Yeah.
and smooth.
Did look nice.
All right, 3 whites.
On board.
Well, Mike Salowinski, who's the chief referee, is a bench press specialist. He's a more than 700-pound bencher, and he's not going to give anyone a start call who doesn't have their elbows locked, and he's not going to give a white light to someone who doesn't lock their elbows at the end, which I like. Because those are the rules.
Yeah, we actually had a lifter yesterday. You couldn't get it.
Yes, I remember.
Had to
it
wait
well.
till his third bench to actually get it a start command because he couldn't have his right elbow locked out.
It's Romanian, I think, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yesterday? Yeah. So we'll see now. Speaking of Romania, we've got Soren Kazazu coming up from Romania.
Well,
opening attempt on the bar, 235 kilos. Gets that start command. And he had a bit of trouble with squats, but his benches are looking pretty strong. Yep, he's on the board.
But
Suni Bak of Denmark looks opening up with 245 kilos. Him and Baron will have a nice battle here in the 120s, I'm sure. Just looking at their nominated totals right now, they will be finishing at 2.5 kilos difference of each other. So
it's going to get interesting.
So
we'll see how things play out here.
Between him and the American, we'll have a good battle coming up.
All right, so Suni Bak's coming up here. Let's see. Liftoff looks good. Everything's pretty steady. See what the referees. All right, get that start command. And moving like an empty bar, moving fast. I think that lift is good.
Really maxing the use of that shirt with the really wide and also like cranking the elbows, the wrists.
Yep.
The Japanese are very well known for
almost like a, what is it called? Like it's a bulldog grip. I think the Japanese is what they use a lot. You'll see a lot of people will manipulate those shirts in many different ways to maximize the shirt, but then also to find what works specifically for them. We'll see now what Mathis from South Africa has. His squats look strong. We'll see what's coming up now for his bench.
Well, Kevin Stewart, the assistant U.S. coach, is one of the top people in the world in terms of shirt adjustments.
Oh, he's great. I've been watching him all week, watching him work and picking up little things along the way.
Mike Salowinski is also, had I not been injured and had I been able to lift in a shirt, Mike was going to adjust my shirt. I was sad he didn't come out to adjust my T-shirt for my third attempt. I told him that's why I missed it, but hey.
All right, Mathis here now.
So he owes me.
265 kilos on the bar, coming down with speed, firing fast. That's looking like a strong, solid lift there.
All right, solid lockout.
Wow.
Perfect lift. Bar stays the same, 265. The Czech lifter, Jan Pinch, who in the squats only took his opener and passed on his 2 seconds. I guess he just wanted to save his energy for this bench battle.
So Ben, I don't know if you can see it. Who's the lighter one of the two between him and the leather lifter? We'll see who's lighter.
That's gonna make a difference.
He's the lighter. The Chechen is the lighter lifter.
Okay, so
if they wind up with the same bench at the end, he will win on body weight.
So we'll see what Jan has here now. He's been got one on the board for squats. Going to try to get one here on the board for bench. 265 kilo open. Big Mike with the start call. Really nice control, a good touch, and that looks pretty good. What do you guys think?
I think
That looked good
plays
to
on
me.
the
Yeah.
side.
Okay.
These guys are getting on the board, making attempts and looking good. So everybody on the board so far.
All right, starting the second attempts, back down to Joseph Ranke of the United States of America, bumping up 5 kilos from his opener to 187.5. That's 413 pounds.
I don't think we saw one red the whole time, did we? I think it was all
No,
reds.
everyone was perfect.
That's something you don't see very often when it comes to this stuff. We'll see now how Joe does with his next one.
Here we go.
Taking his time here to set up, getting things right. These guys have 1 minute, basically, from they say the bar is loaded. You have 1 minute to get the start from the referees. So you can see a lot of time with this setup. These guys are going to take their time. They're going to get everything the way they want it before they get that lift off.
When
Get all
you're
your
my
ducks in a
age,
row.
it's sort of like a mini nap.
little
Yeah.
rest,
Yeah. It's just,
little lie down, take a little break.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so Joe's coming up here now.
Feel a little refreshed, then grab the bar.
Fires it back over his face, got to punch that elbow through. We'll see what the referees have to say. Maybe a bit of up and down on one side, but we'll see what they say. Yeah,
Yeah, that's part of it. They gave him the up and down.
I'm with the white lights on that one.
Yeah, the whole of the bar
The whole of the
That's
bar
right.
did not come down.
Yep.
kept going.
Now, in the good old days, that would have been, they would have said take it, because as soon as one side came down, your lift was over. There was none of that whole of the bar stuff.
Right, so the rule is basically that the whole bar has to go back down, not just one portion of it. So the lift is still good, 2-1.
Not only that, under the old rule, not only could neither side go down, both arms had to lock at the same time. That's, it was, I tell you, I still lift that way,
Very
and
strict,
it's
yeah.
not a good thing.
All right, Barron up here now, 210
better.
kilos. Last one looked good. Let's see how this one goes.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, take it.
Okay, that one didn't look good. Look,
Good catch,
it's
spotters.
hard to say what kind of shirt. I can't see what kind of shirt he's wearing, but depending what style bench shirt he's wearing,
Big one.
some of them have a very small sweet spot, and if you get out of it,
Yeah, you
it's
lose
not
that
going.
groove.
And then some of them have a fairly large sweet spot.
Yeah, you got the F6 with the bigger area, and then you've got the Super Katana with the very smaller area. Also, these guys too, with only 7 lifters, you know, they're benching heavy back to back. They're not getting a lot of recovery time, but they're all on the board. So let's see now what happens with their seconds. See how
Well,
they adjust as they go.
Barron has chosen to repeat that for his third, so in his battle at the 120s, every kilo is going to really count.
For sure,
Yeah.
eh? It's all about making attempts and building the total.
All right, James
I
Chandler.
just waved at
up at the
my
super
favorite
heavies.
coach. Yeah. No. What?
All right, James up next. 225 in the bars.
Let's see, this was his nominated bench.
Slow and steady, gripping that shirt. Good control, hitting that sweet spot, firing it up. Looks like a good lift. 2-1.
And
So looks like Mike, the head saw
Yeah,
something
call
there.
for, I guess, a head.
No
Because I
luck.
saw Johnny's reaction, so he said head might have come off the bench.
So you see a yellow
Yeah.
basically like that, and it's going to be kind of, it could be a whole bunch of different things. Usually in that situation, the coach can kind of ask and see what the call was for. 2 whites, so he's on the board, everything's good. But sometimes those little things are going to make a difference, so it's always good to know what's
you
going
only
on
need
there.
2.
All right, next up we've got,
But oftentimes when you only one person catches it the first time,
then the other
then
one's
next
looking
time
for
then
it.
everyone's
Oh
looking for
yeah.
it, so.
Yeah, that happened to Johnny at Worlds when I was coaching him. Whoops.
All right, so we have Romanian up next. Opener looked good. Let's see what
Bumping
he
up
does.
12 and a half, so that's going to really add to his lead.
Might have lost it a little bit, but looks like he's going to be able to punch it out. A little fight, but might be a good
That was
lift
a lot
here.
of wiggling, but
Yeah, this is gonna be
Oh.
okay. Up and down. Right at the end, he had that
A little tiny bit of a bobble at the
when
top.
he was almost locked. He came down about half an inch, and yeah,
Had
it
a
wasn't,
hard, I think it was a
wasn't
little,
much.
little hard touch. Might have kind of thrown off the groove a little bit and stuff, and then kind of lost it for a bit. We'll see if he adjusts a little bit now on his next one and comes back, whether he goes the same attempt or whether he jumps up a little bit. He's not playing for the overall total anymore, so when it comes to his bench, he's going to be trying to medal here and place as high as he can.
All right, Sunny Bach from Denmark's up, going up to 255 kilos. This is 10 more than his opener. Opener looked relatively smooth.
All right, let's see how this one goes. Good control. Firing fast. That looks like a good lift. He made that look
I think
easy.
it looked better in his opener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, side saw something there that we didn't see. Maybe bum.
Yeah,
Couldn't see
usually
anything
the
from
sides,
here,
like
but
either a foot movement,
yeah.
butt coming up.
We're going to see now. Mike's having a look, but all right. But he's got the lift, 2-1. Take that any day. Next up is Mathis Herbst from South Africa. Only 4 years competing, from what we can see here on his info sheet. Only 4 years. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's pretty incredible, judging by his squats. They looked.
And according to his nominations, this is 10 kilos over his nominated. So I don't. Going up to 272.5. That is 600.75
Wow.
kilos. Pounds. I'm sorry. 272.5 kilos.
Well, I never pay attention to nominations. As a lifter, when I was coaching, you never know who's got real ones and who has low ones. And it's just
Let's see how this lift goes. Good touch. Fire fast. Wow, I think that's a good lift from Mathis. This guy is looking really good out there today. He's having a great day lifting. He's
perfect so far.
or where they
No,
got.
4 for 5 so far.
He's having a great day. Next up, Jan from, I can see that there. Where's that? Ben, where's that?
Czechia?
Czechia. I need to get my glasses fixed.
Well, Czechia. Czechia's a different country.
So 275 on the bar. 275, nice number. All those reds. Let's see what Jan does here. Smiling and talking to the liftoff guy. Got that shirt cranked pretty good. Let's see what the touch is like. These guys are the shirt jack that way. You're gonna have to really use your back to control the shirt. Pull it tight, get everything where it needs to go. Handle that weight, handle that shirt. That looks like a smooth touch. Fires it back over his face. That looks like a good lift. See, Jan with the Super Katana, Low Cut Katana.
He's got a low cut katana.
Yeah, it's a nice shirt when you can handle it. Seems to be a preference. Next up, Joseph Renke from the USA. If I see this correct, he only has 1 year competing. So it's pretty new to lifting. Looks like he's got a lot of skill for a guy who's just starting off.
Yeah, he's only going up 2.5 kilos from his second attempt. Wants to stay perfect.
Here he comes.
All right, Joe's here, setting up here now, taking his time, digging in, setting those shoulders, setting those feet, building his arch.
Building his arch?
He's going to arch up a little bit. See, he's driving his chest up a little high. Big belly up. There you go. Punch it fast. And lost a little bit, but I think that's going to be a good lift. Yep.
Stays perfect.
Good job.
Benches. First to go 3 for 3.
All right, Big Baron coming up here next. Team USA. Baron missed his second at 210. Stayed the same, going 210 again. Let's see if he gets
like
it on his third.
It popped off the shirt, but just couldn't carry that momentum to the top on his second attempt.
So probably went back a little adjusting, a little fix if needed, and we'll see now. It's been lifting good so far. Some good coaching. Let's see now how this one goes. Well, spacey there. Oh, that's it. Well, he's on the board. He's got one, which keeps him in the competition.
That was out of control.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's got a lot of room. He's going to have to make up a lot of ground on the deadlift. So, but
I think
we'll see how that goes.
What's he behind by there? I can't see it better.
Right now, let's see. Bach still has to go, but the nominating total, he's now just done. He's 27.5 kilos behind.
Well, what are the real totals? They've got the.
Well, they're not up there yet.
It's the same difference because they open up with the same deadlift.
Okay, so next up we've got.
Well, but where
James
does
Chandler
he
from Team
stand
USA?
now behind the other guy?
17.5.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Bach is going for a 10-kilo increase from his second.
All right, James up now, 29 years competing at 48 years of age. Team USA.
Oh, being up third attempt, 230 kilos.
Right on
which
the
is
cusp of
507
M2.
pounds.
He's benching good so far today. A little hard on that touch. Fires it back over his face. I think that was a good lift. Some nice benching right there.
Yeah, that was nice.
All right, 2-1.
2-1, yellow on the side. The referee saw something. We couldn't really see it here, but 2-1.
I think it would have been a butt call. His butt came off the bench a little bit. I can see a little bit extra daylight.
A little bit of daylight sneaking through.
From this angle.
Well, you know, the most difficult of all the lifts to referee is the bench, because you have to look for so many things going on. It's not a normal scan for the eyes. Up and down is much easier.
Yep.
And also, it's so fast. I mean, a butt can.
Yeah, it can go up and back.
It can go up and back in a split second. And if you're looking at the feet or at the bar to see for movement, it's just, So,
Soren up next from Romania, got his opener on the board, missed his second, stayed the same, going for his third. He's got 30 seconds. He's
on the waiting platform.
Yeah, wasting a little bit of time here.
Actually wasting a lot of time.
Yeah. Maybe he's not. Nope, I think Soren's going to time out. Don't see him up here. So I think he's probably going to pass on his third. He's got one on the board.
Yeah, well.
That's the Denmark.
It's going to let the time run out. And what's Soren's bench press there?
Back he's going up to 265. Successful with 255 as the second, going up another 10 kilos.
You know, I actually don't like that in an equipped meet. I never have, because I'd rather have him pass and know when I have to have my shirt ready, my wrist straps ready, and know I'm going up.
All right, Suni back coming up here from Denmark. Having a good day so far. Two benches in, sorry, and he's got his third here now, setting it up. $265 kilos on the bar.
Here we go.
Stable.
Like a bullet, and that looks like a good lift.
It does look like a good
That was
lift.
a
Some
good
very
call.
good
Nice.
lifting there from
3 to
Sumibaka.
1.
And referee called a yellow, so he must have saw something again. 2 to 1.
So that's given him a commanding lead in the 120s over Barron. And he was the only 120 lifter to get his second or third bench attempt. So.
Wow. Okay.
Next up is Mathis Herbert from South Africa. Mateus, so Mateus Herbst coming up with 280 kilos on the bar.
Yeah, he needs this in order to get gold in the bench. If he misses the check, we'll get it Pook, because he already hit 275.
Uh-huh.
But he's taking the same weight, and he'll go for win on body weight if he makes it after this.
He's been lifting good, so he's looking strong. He's in a good position here now to take this gold medal. Coming down fast, punching fast. And I think that might be a good lift
That
Transition.
was
from
nice.
Mathis.
That was very
Mateus.
nice.
Yeah,
And the lift
perfect.
is good.
3 white lights.
Some good benching there.
Okay.
And the last bench of the day is the same weight, but Jan
All right.
Pink of Czech is looking to match that weight, but would then win the gold in the bench due to having a lighter body weight.
Here he comes.
At this level of competition, every kilo matters. I mean, the body weight can play a role. It's not very often with the big boys that happens, but it does happen. And we're seeing it happen here now. Jan gets this attempt. He'll walk away with the gold medal. All right, last bench coming up here now. Let's see if Jan can get this one. Good control, nice and steady, good touch. Fires it up, gonna punch those elbows through. He should be able to lock it out.
Keep fighting it.
I think he's got it. What do you guys think?
I didn't see
Look good.
any reason not to.
That's a
He
good
makes it.
lift. Gold medal. Takes it on body.
Why play true? Play true for John. Play true for respect. Play true for fairness, for inclusion, with pride, with courage, for sport, for equity, for community. Play true for life. So many reasons to play true. What's yours?
Of the 2019 World Masters Equipment Championship held here in Afrique du Sud. One movement.
このシャツの、ね、最大の特徴は他のシャツと違ってノーギアとフルギアが全く同じ形でできることだと思います。他のシャツは、ノーギアとフルギアで少しアレンジが必要だと思うんですけど、全く同じでできるということで、どんな方でも使うことができるんじゃないかと思います。そしてもう一つね、決定的に違うポイントがあります。このシャツはトップよりボトムの方が軽く感じることができます。普通はトップが軽くボトムが重くなるはずなんですけど、スムーズにボトムまで、重さを感じずにできることができるので、より、重い重量が扱うことができるんじゃないかと思います。
It's now been created for Czechia. Okay, 9 months ago it was trained. Alright, you learn something every day. We're only human. So, as I was saying, those of you who still want to come to the banquet, I'm sure you get your honor. And it's going to be very nice. Free beer, lots of music, and so on. Czechia, Syna, Ostrava and Newburgh. And the body loaded for following 1 minute.
Nice, honey, David. So he was why he looked now. Down!
With the ball goes 250. Ball is loaded for Joe.
Joe! Come on, Joe. Sound strong. Strong pull. Let's go, Joe. Sit back. Stand tall. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Let's go, Joe. Tall heads. Hold. Down. Very good, Joe.
There you go. 2 wide right. Good job. 5 up to 250. 250. For James from USA.
Ball's ready.
Ball's ready.
Come on, big guy. Come on, Jim. Done. Good
job. 5 up to 250. For that.
Ball's ready.
Ball's over. And we are good. 255. 255.
She says I'm going.
Ball's ready.
Ball's ready.
One. All do very well. All do well tonight. That's pretty well qualified. That's my second. I didn't talk
And the group of 2 on right and 9 each. Second ball 285.
Ball's ready.
Hard loaded. Virginia. Ball goes 294.
Ball's ready.
Ball is loaded.
Come on, Aaron! Come on, Aaron! Let's go! Easy way!
Thank you, Jesus! Start off strong.
Come on!
See what's in front of you. See what's in front of you. One down, get up.
Easy!
Go! You guys see first ball?
2 to 1. Goodness. Ball goes down to 242.5. For Joseph.
Sit in, big guy. Be patient. Ball's ready.
Ball is loaded.
Be patient.
Sorry. What? I'll go to 265. 275. From Czechia. Okay. Forward.
This sport, you have to evolve with it. And you know what?
And you are done. Ball goes 300. 300. From Denmark in under 124. And he's currently in the gold medal position. Ball goes to 300. 300. 305 for Barron. 305 for Barron.
Right the bar. Let's
go! Strong ball! Go, Baron! Go, Baron!
Bar's ready. Thank you, Jesus!
Let's go now.
Come on, Baron! Come on, Baron! Go! Back it up!
Take back.
Yep!
Check out. Done.
Blue,
Towel.
walk out.
White.
Blue, walk out. Okay, take about 305, stay with 305. Okay, sir, from South Africa.
Bar's ready.
Ball over from the plate.
Come on, guys. Make me wait for it. You pull. Guys, every attempt now, wipe the bar.
Now we come to the final round of lifting for this 2019 World Championship. Over 6 days, there were some great lifting, lots of records, world records, some great fights. 7 more lifts and the competition is finished. 6 more lifts and the competition is finished.
Let's go, Joe. Strong pull.
Boys ready.
Bars over to a job.
Sit down. Give me some air. It's time. Let's go. Come on.
Come on, be strong.
Come on, Joe. Let's go.
Push that ball away. Come on.
Tight. Go.
Come on.
Patient drive.
There. Okay.
So we go. We'll see you again. Thanks for coming. We will over 275 the game.
Let's go, James. Come on, James.
Boys ready.
Come on, James.
Come on, James.
Be strong.
Yeah.
Done.
Easy.
Nice. Finish.
Oh, that was very nice. Yes, you are nice, and we thank you for coming. 290 for Young Finch from Czechia.
Boys ready.
And ball is loaded.
Done.
Super.
No look. One blue rock out. And one red. They go the coach. Lock out. That's good. Make sure the lock out. One blue lock out. Take a ball of 307.5. Appeal to be rejected. 307.5 for Sunak back from Denmark.
Boys ready.
All blue. Thank you for coming to our brief two. Take about the 307.5 for Larry Anderson.
Easy weight.
Boys ready.
All the brothers will go.
Your weight, that's
Thank you, Jesus. Whoa, let's go South Africa. Let's go, baby.
Come on.
Thank you, Lord.
Come on, Darren, let's go.
Come on. Put it all the way through.
Let's go. Come on.
Let down. Head up.
Stand tall.
Put down, head up. Come on, always hip, 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 keep going, hip, hip, good. Done.
Right. Take the ball to 325. 325 for the last lift of the day, the first lift. This lift gives the post of 1,000. This will be the first South African in a competition to get over 1,000 kilograms in one competition. This is a big result. Right, right. Well done. Thank you. Always notice that you look at that. First South African do over 1,000 kilograms in the competition. That's the win. Well done in place. Right, we'll clear the platform for the final medal ceremony of this year's World Attention please, can all, first of all, the sponsors and voters come to the platform. We want to award each one with a participation medal. Well done, good job, sponsors and voters. Please come to the podium. Rashid, where are you? Okay, Heather, you can hang on. Sponsors and voters, please come to the platform, and after that, all of them, managers and coaches, please come, line up. We're going to also present. And the referees. All referees, managers, sponsors, coaches, and sponsors and loaders. Sponsors and loaders come line up in front here. Please, sponsors and loaders by themselves. Don't forget, referee, all referees, please, all referees from during this whole week. All referees to come here, managers to come, coaches to come. Referees, coaches, please don't go away. There must be more referees and coaches. Don't call your coaches, please, from your various rooms where there is all the pub. We're all in the pub. All referees, Johnny, all the referees, please to come down. All referees, all managers, all coaches, you can receive participation medals. Right, well done. Give the spot in the nose a big round of applause. They did a brilliant job. Thank you, spot in the nose. Great job. Saved lots of lives. They were brilliant. Thank you. Next, we're going to have all the referees from the whole week. All referees. Doesn't matter how many sessions you do. All referees to the podium, please. Don't worry how you dress. All referees to the podium. All referees to the podium. Our Vice President, International, Heather Layden, will be hanging out together with... we'll be handing out to all the referees that came all the way all over the world to sunny South Africa and now make this competition a great success. Remember, without referees, we can't get any decisions. Competition can't run without referees. All the referees, please come to the podium. Thank you for coming to help us make this competition a great success. All referees. If you've got a referee in the room, you can take one for your referee that's in the room that's not there. All referees. And the table. Don't forget the table also must get participation medal. Boris, you've done a great job. Come. And the table. Charlotte, can you get up there? No. Give Boris a big round of applause. He runs the computer to make sure that it goes on time. All the table, who helps the table, the scorers, everybody helps you out. Head up to Boris, please. Boris over here. Charlotte's coming up. Charlotte has been working the scorecard the whole week and done a great job. Any other referees here? After the referees, we want all the coaches and managers on. Thank you for your help. It's always appreciated. Well done, Charlotte, for scoring. She was there 6 days working in the table, putting in the scorecard. Give them a big round of applause. Thank you very much. Next day, any coaches in the audience, all the coaches, please all coaches come up. All the coaches come up. And all the coaches, please coaches come up. And coach, you coaches, come. Everybody that coaches. All the coaches, please come. I know there's a bit more. Graham, come. Everybody that coaches. Everybody that coaches, please go to the podium. Remember earlier on in the week, I gave you the statistics, I gave you the figure that you get one lift on the platform, that's 20 people. In that 20 was also the coaches. The coaches play an enormous part. Andre Rurik. Oh, yeah. Tony Graham, where are the coaches going? How many? Well, just take them. The coaches play a very important part. You have to know your athlete, know what he's going to do, and the coaches, in the last year, the coach of the strategy of the coach plays a very important part. And we saw that today. We thank you for coming to South Africa and thank you for helping this competition, helping making this competition a great success. Johnny brought the biggest team here. We thank you for coming. We thank all the companies who came to visit us and hope to have a pleasant stay. And hope to see you again soon. We're just waiting for some other coaches to finish off this part of the presentation. And one of the main coaches from South Africa is Laura de Witt, who now can put world champion behind the name. Well done, Laura. Not only a world coach, world champion coach, Pachinko, world champion lifter. Well done. Thank you, coaches. See you again soon. Thank you very much.
You're getting greedy now.
Pachinko, you're done. Again, Bridget, would you get athletes ready, please? Rashid, not yet. Are you ready? Wait, I think music. Music master, please. Can you have athletes a big round of applause? The big boys come back off the boat. Participants will receive a participation medal, and we hope you have enjoyed the competition and managed to see a bit of the country as well. If there are any coaches or referees who didn't get your participation medal, we will have them at the banquet tonight. Now we start with the disciplines, and we start with the under 120s. And in the squat, coming from Denmark with a total of 314, silver medal goes to Sunay Back from Denmark. And with a squat of 332 from the United States, gold medal goes to Baron Anderson. I think you can stay there. We move on to the bench, you stay there, gentlemen. And then we're going to change. Bench, sorry, you've got to step off, gentlemen. Stay there. Sit there. And in the bench, bronze medalist with a bench of 205 coming from the United States is Baron Anderson, bronze medal. And with a bench of 235 coming from Romania, Soren Kazatru, silver medalist. And again from Denmark with a bench of 265, gold medal in the bench, Sunay Back. Thank you, gentlemen. We move on to the deadlift. And the deadlift. With a pool of 190 from Romania, bronze medal, Soren Kazatru. And from the United States, the pool of 290 silver medals, Baron Henderson. And with a 307 deadlift from Denmark, gold medal in the deadlift, Sunay Back. Thank you, gentlemen. Now we come to the overall winner and world championship. In the World Championship 2019, silver medal with a total of 867 goes to the United States, Baron Henderson, silver medalist. From Denmark with a total of 912.5, world champion for 2019, gold medalist goes to Sune Beck. Please be outstanding for the national anthem of Denmark. Now we go to the Master 1 for 120 plus. And, excuse me, in the squat, with a squat total of 255 from the USA, bronze medalist goes to Joseph Ranka. Bronze medal. Oh, that's better. And with a squat of 320 from Czechia, silver medalist goes to Jan Finch. Come down. And with a squat of 400, coming from South Africa, gold medalist goes to Matthijs Hurst. Thank you, gentlemen. We move on to the bench press. From the United States with a bench of 230, the bronze medal goes to James Chandler. With a bench of 280, but weighing slightly heavier, silver medal goes to, from South Africa, Matthijs Hurst. And with the same deadlift but weighing lighter from Czechia, gold medalist goes to Jan Finch. Thank you, gentlemen. Now we come to the deadlift. With a pull of 275. But weighing slightly heavier again, From the United States, bronze medal goes to James Johnson. With the same pool coming from Czechia, silver medals in the deadlift, Jan Pinch. And with a pool of 325 to give him a great total, gold medalist from South Africa, Matthijs Hurst. Thank you, gentlemen. Now we come to the final presentation of World Championships. And in third position for the 2019 World Championships, coming from the United States with a total of 757. Bronze medal overall, James Johnson. From Czechia with a total of 875. Silver medalist, Jan Pinch. With a total of 1005, coming from South Africa, world champion for 2019 and gold medalist, Matthijs Hurst. Please be upstanding for the national anthem of South Africa. Music master, please. And with that, we come to the end of 6 days of wonderful lifting. Music master, please, as we say farewell to the end of 2019 World Championships. Thank you and see you again soon. Well done, everybody.
Why play true? Play true for joy. Play true for respect. Play true for fairness, for inclusion, with pride, with courage, for sport, for equity, for community. Play true for life. So many reasons to play true. What's yours?
このシャツのね最大の特徴は他のシャツと違ってノーギアとフルギアが全く同じ形でできることだと思います。他のシャツは、ノーギアとフルギアで少しアレンジが必要だと思うんですけど、全く同じでできるっていうことで、どんな方でも使うことができるんじゃないかと思います。そしてもう一つね決定的に違うポイントがあります。このシャツはトップよりボトムの方が軽く感じることができます。普通はトップが軽くボトムが重くなるはずなんですけど、スムーズにボトムまで、重さを感じずにできることができるので、より重い重量が扱うことができるんじゃないかと思います。